Putin's war against LGBTQ takes a stronger turn. The world is more and more talking about sensitizing the cause of LGBTQ people. They're even encouraging everyone to take a step further to celebrate them by dedicating a whole month by the name of Pride Month and inaugurating pride parades. Now the ones opposing this propaganda are termed intolerant and having a brutal mindset. Amidst sour presuppositions and severe criticisms, only a few are able to take a clear stance against this movement. The Russian President, Vladimir Putin, has approved a new law that prohibits individuals from undergoing official or medical procedures to change their gender, resulting in another setback of Russia's LGBTQ+ community. This legislation, unanimously passed by both houses of parliament, prohibits any medical procedures intended to alter a person's sex and also forbids altering gender markers on official documents and public records, except in cases of medical treatment for congenital anomalies. Furthermore, the law invalidates marriages in which one partner has undergone a gender transition and prevents transgender individuals from becoming foster or adoptive parents. The ban is reportedly a result of the Kremlin's effort to uphold what they perceive as the nation's traditional values. Lawmakers argue that the legislation aims to shield Russia from what they consider to be anti-family ideology prevalent in the Western world, going so far as to label gender transitioning as pure Satanism. Russia's intensified actions against the LGBTQ+ community began about 10 years ago, when the president initially emphasized the importance of traditional family values with the endorsement of the Russian Orthodox Church. This new blow against the LGBTQ community has resulted in widespread resistance and protests against the Russian president, as protesters claimed the move to be transphobic and against free will. LGBTQ activists expressed deep concern over the law, stating that it may exacerbate the already high rates of mental health challenges and self-harm among transgender individuals. Furthermore, they fear it could give rise to an underground market for surgeries and medications related to gender transitioning. What such activists don't understand is that if such laws are not made, they will lead to the destruction of the family unit, which is the basic unit of society. If individuals start asserting that they need a sex change because they feel they were born in the wrong body, then who can guarantee that the same individual won't regret his decision in the near future and won't come again to change his sex the second time? What if the mother or father of a family starts feeling someday that he or she needs a sex change? What will happen to that particular family? Will it not end in the total collapse of the family? As a body is made up of the basic unit of a cell, a whole society is comprised of the basic unit of a family. If many such families broke down because of intentional sex transition, then it wouldn't take long to see a total breakdown of society or the whole nation. What President Vladimir Putin did was protect his nation from such movements that would lead to more corruption and chaos and nothing else. Even if the whole world is celebrating and frowning upon the ones opposing it, the wrong will always remain wrong, and the right will not get mixed up with the wrong. When something is made forbidden and strictly forbidden by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even the disbelievers, having even a little bit of sense, will be able to understand the consequences of going against the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all-knowing while we are not. O you who believe, stand out firmly for justice as witnesses to Allah, even as against yourselves, your parents or your kin, and whether it be against the rich or the poor, for Allah can best protect both. Follow not the lusts of your hearts, lest you swerve. And if you distort justice or decline to do justice, verily, Allah is well acquainted with all that you do. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from such movements that corrupt the heart. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us against the transgressors. Ameen.